Hey there. I was working on little sort of projects trying to figure out ways of moving a motor left and right. I've got, well, after a little bit of squiggling and working out, I've drawn up this, DC flip-flop sort of switch with an AC output. So I'm going to put this bloody thing down. Again, I always get a shadow. So, as it stands, the bottom one will be positive, which leads to the two outside legs, and the inside one will be negative, which goes to the inside legs. In between those two, positioned in off, is the legs for the motor. These jibs here, these two, sorry about that. These two here, the little blocks, they're just to hold the wires in place. They are not a connection, and they would move left and right. So obviously these will not obviously be fixed. It will be a slider that could be triggered by a coil, getting an AC input of some sort, or indeed a manual one. But again, this is in relation to adaptations of. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out your paperwork. Adaptations of this. A DC input which will fight against each other, whichever side the strongest wins. So adapting that to, instead of having a motor placed in between, I could have the switching circuit placed with a coil obviously on the side, and whichever one's strongest it pulls or pushes towards it. Again, I don't know what type of switch this is. I wouldn't even know where to start to figure out what to find it. If it's already been made, it probably has, but I've just called it a two-way switch. Again, that's probably a lack of description for what it can actually do. So we can have a DC input and an AC output depending on which position it's in. I don't know if this can be linked into a relay, because again they've got different amounts of connections inside, and usually they're either on or off. But I don't know what to look for in terms of a relay that isn't on or isn't off. Again, it could be just a two-way relay. So yeah, so that's what this is all about, just that little flip-flop switch type thing. Because just had a little go at Google, and again I wouldn't even know where to start to look for it. So I'm just recording it just in case. Well, hey, maybe I've invented a switch that no one ever thought of, but I doubt that. But yeah, it's just a reminder. It might be useful to someone, might be useful to me. Again, I'll squidge on the end of this. This is an LDR or LDT, which are again like dependent transistor, but again they're called photo transistors, or LDRs, like dependent resistors. This is a H-bridge, like dependent resistor. That the connections go 1 and 4. 2 and 3. So when 1 and 4 are exposed to light, they open or they close depending on what the LDRs actually do. And the negative can come across, go through the motor, and through number 4, and out to positive. And again, if the other side is exposed, number 3 will open up and allow the power to go through the motor, through number 2, and out to positive. Given that these are in opposite positions, these will be closed, this one will be open, and again the other way around. This one will be open, and these ones will be closed, creating a LDR H-bridge. Block and diodes I put in there because the phototransistors at the time, again I was thinking, transistor, I don't want the power going the wrong way, burning it out, so these simple diodes are put in a position that stops it from shorting. If I've put them in their positions right again. Yeah, because it only allows pretty much the power to flow from this side of the circuit to this side of the circuit. It doesn't make it come back, not that it would, because it would be negative to negative connection, and that would be grounding itself out. It wouldn't go anywhere. So there's a little slap on. That's the LDR circuit. those are the way that the transit LDRs will be connected in pairs. Okay, one of my random videos that come out of nowhere. Any other thing that I want to include? Nope, I guess that's it, but trying to work out what I want my solar panel to do. Probably not all of that. Okay then guys, thanks for watching, thanks for putting up with my random videos, and cheers, take care, and I'll see you later.